Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another UFC prediction for the UFC fight card in the UFC Apex Arena. I mean, it's sad that our first event is in the Apex Arena, but we're still gonna take it. What can we do after 1 month of no UFC fight night card or pay per view? So, yeah, we got a fight night with the main event Mackenzie Dern against Amanda Ribas. So, there is a fight which was cancelled. Nurullo Aliev against Yanal Ajmus. I really don't know why Ajmus pulled out, but I was really happy for the fight. But yeah, we'll start with the first fight. Like I said, Nurullo Aliev against Joe Solecki. We gotta go with Nurullo Aliev. I know he had a break. He didn't fought for like over a year. He's solid. He's from Eastern Europe. From he was in the scene with hardcore fighting, hardcore MMA fighting, something like this in Russia. It's a big, let's say, like reality TV show in Russia, just for MMA. So he's known in the East. But yeah, Joe Solecki, also a guy which we believed was good back then, but we now see that 5 losses on the record with just 18 fights is not good. Aliev 9-0 undefeated. We go by decision. By the way, we have a new mic. Uh, we will use it. We will use it in the future. Maybe even in the next event. I'm trying to get the lights. Try to get some things to make it more professional. Also with some softwares to just make this, put the pictures in from the fighters, maybe the stats, all that, just to be more prepared for this year. Also, what I want to talk about is how I want this year to be more professional than, let's say, emotional, because some of the fights, you go with the heart, but definitely you can't go with the heart. For example, 99% of the people was going with Max Holloway against Ilia Topuria, but thank God my brain was active and said, you know what, Ilia is just a better fighter, and we saw that. So yeah, I hope to stay on that for this year. Next on the card is Victoria Dudakova against Fatima Kline. We go with Dudakova. I trust her. This is the last fight I will trust her. No, the last fight was horrible. Now we go by second round submission against Fatima. She's also good, 6-1, but yeah, we go with Victoria Dudakova. Next on the card is Magomed Gadzhiyasulov against Bruno Lopes. Gadzhiyasulov is 9-0. Bruno Lopes 13-1. The thing is with Magomed, he didn't looked. He looked good in his last fight. No, very solid, but it wasn't like a, let's say, Alex Pereira thing. Trying to knock him out. It was to win the fight. I believe in this fight he will do the same thing. Bruno Lopes is very good, knockout power, but you can't go with the guy which has an off at the last of his name. So Magomed by 29-28 decision. Next on the card is Ernesta Kareckaite from Lithuania against Nicolle Caliari. We go with the Brazilian, 8-2. Caliari. I was trying to go with the Lithuanian because of Namajunas, but yeah, let's go with Nicolle Caliari by decision. Maybe even a submission though. Preston Parsons against Jacobe Smith. We go with Jacobe Smith by second round knockout. I even believe a decision because Parsons is good. He has a good chin. But yeah, let's go with Smith by knockout. He looked good in the Contender Series. Parsons was good for me against Nordiev. I never expected him to win the fight. He got the win though. Next on the card is Thiago Moises against Trey Ogden. Thiago Moises, the guy who landed the takedown against Makhachev, and the Dagestanis clowned him for that. Trey Ogden, he has some solid wins. I have some good wins from him in my head. 8-6 is good, in the lightweight division. But Thiago Moises was in the top 15. He has some good wins on his records. He showed, and he's still young, 29 years old, I believe. So yeah, we go by Thiago Moises by first round submission. Just take his neck, even in stand up. Just jump on his back and submit him. If it's going to a decision, maybe Trey Ogden can chase the win. Like edge it out, but Thiago Moises first on submission though. Marco Tulio against Ihor Potieria. I don't know with Potieria. He has the knockout power, but that's it, man. That's it. He's very bad, but he can finish you. Now in the middleweight division, Marco Tulio, we gotta go with 12-1. Yeah, that's probably a sacrifice lamb. First round knockout for Marco Tulio. Jose or Joe Johnson against Felipe Bunes. That's a very bad fight, though. That's a very bad fight. Both fighters have combined 16 losses in just 29 fights combined. We gotta go by Josie Johnson decision. I don't know, man. That's just a bad fight. Josie Johnson is just, a tall guy from what I know. Felipe Buenos, 13-7. He fought in ACB. That was Berkut. This was, before ACA in Russia. This was ACB. So this guy is long in the business, but I can say too much. Flyweight division, Jose Johnson by decision. Punahele Soriano against Uros Medic. We gotta go with Uros Medic by second round knockout. Maybe the first round he will get the knockdown, but finish him in the second though. Uros Medic, knockout power, very good, in the stand up. Also good in the grappling. Not good if you take him on a submission game, but we know Soriano is not good in that. He can take you down. This is true. I believe he took Miguel Buenza, whatever his name is. He took him down and finished the fight by that, like 3 rounds decision, just take him down. But this time Uros Medic will knock him out in the second round. Austin Bashi against Christian Rodriguez. We should go with Austin Bashi. This is the easy take, but Christian Rodriguez finished. He won against 2 of the most high prospects in the featherweight. In the bantamweight division. This is a featherweight fight, though. This is a featherweight fight. This was in the bantamweight division. Raul Rosa Jr. and Isaac Bulgarian. Both guys fought with even finish Christian Rodriguez, but he just won against them. So 13-0 Austin Bashi. Just let's go with Christian Rodriguez. Decision. Let's go with decision. But we will keep a big of our 2 eyes on Austin Bashi. 13-0, having a big talk. He said Christian Rodriguez is a tough fight, but I know deep in his mind he definitely are underestimating him. Chris Curtis, now back again with Sean Strickland, will be fun. Against Roman Kopylov. We are going with Roman Kopylov by third round knockout, Chris Curtis will gas out and Kopylov will catch him, in the liver, maybe in the stomach, some like the body areas, and then finish him. Third round knockout. Abdul Razak-Alhassan against Cesar Almeida. Cesar Almeida is 6-1. He was a big kickboxing champion. From what I know, though, he won against Kopylov. Split decision in my book. But Al-Hassan, 12 fights, 12 knockouts. 12 fights, 12 knockouts. We gotta go again with first round knockout for Abdul Razak-Alhassan. His power is just too good, man. And Cesar doesn't have the power which I believe he has, He can win the decision, but I believe 15 minutes Al-Hassan can catch you. By the way, the first 2 fights was in the main cut. We're still in the main cut. And even Austin Bashi was in the main cut. I'm sorry for that. Or also Uros Medic was in the main cut. So from Uros Medic, we have 6 fights in the main cut. I'm sorry for that. I'm just now on the notebook / laptop. Just trying to do that. I don't have the cards, to pick the fights. It's a quick prediction, but yeah. So co-main event, Santiago Poncibino against Carlston Harris. That's a tough one. That's probably the toughest fight on the card. We're going with Carlston Harris by third round submission. Das choke, Anaconda choke, or Bravo choke. One of these 3 are the main chokes of Carlston Harris. All 3 of them are similar, but let's go with Das choke because I know he's very good in this area. Third round submission for Carlston Harris. Also, second round submission, Mackenzie Dern against Amanda Ribas. I was trying to go with Amanda Ribas, but Mackenzie Dern just needs that win, man. Main event, first fight on the year. She needs that, second round submission for Mackenzie Dern. Let's say Amba. That's it, man. We will see you in the next week. And this will be more professional, of course. Islam Makhachev against Arman Tsarukyan for the lightweight belt, and Merab Dvalishvili against Umar Nurmagomedov for the bantamweight belt. We can't wait, but now Mackenzie Dern against Amanda Ribas.